Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. For the opening kick. And we're off and running from Western New York. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron!
Lawrence starting with a throw. Chased out to his right. He's taking a shot on his first play. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
You know, that's a tough one right there. Actually, when you're outside the pocket, because your body is going and moving laterally, it often takes the ball out of bounds just like that. That's a tough connection to make, even under the best of circumstances.
He's loaded another one up. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's a 21-yard gain, and that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
All right.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast. Quick throw finds about right. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Mixon gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Take right open. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Lion. Hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Jones reels it in. It's a race down the right side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Working quickly here. They'll try and punch it in. Scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Samuel now to return it. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling.
Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
30 left. Rip.
Lawrence working from the gun. He finds McConkey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Go. Here we go.
From the 23. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, easy. Route.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
That's low and bounces short of his man.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
On play action, here's Stroud. And that's complete to Musgrave. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be third down and 1. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Why, Tony?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, down. Here we go.
From the 39. Like a good target, Brock, Neighbors is there. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Tuesday. All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Titans driving for a score and a halftime lead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. On the ground again with Mixon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He's going to keep this one. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they could see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 4 yards, and that moves him that much closer. 2nd and goal now from the 2. Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Mixon on 3rd and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans take the lead just before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darius Williams with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Samuel now to return it. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that set you up for success.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Titans will have a first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he gets this forward to the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game. Mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So that's going to make the field goal try a bit easier for them as the penalty gives them a free 5 yards. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Shudak is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Silver.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Max Melton with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. A give to Mixon up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go. Shotgun now, 1st round. He's got him, that's Mixon. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Herbert on the give, headed left. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. On target to Musgrave. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. On the move, headed right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again. Picked off Kendall Fuller.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 So gonna rise.